Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for being here. Today we are continuing our Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord series. This is episode 16, and I'm your Liege Lord, the Godless Gamer, bringing you today's episode in a really great mood. Last episode we installed some new mods, and I'm gonna really enjoy them. But I got pulled into the Steam Workshop again, guys, and I ended up getting a couple more mods. One of them is a really important mod that I think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of. I won't go in-depth in explaining how the mod works. I'll just give you a kind of a brief rundown. If I start explaining things, I tend to get really rambly, and I don't want to do that, guys. I really want to just start playing. But I do want to touch on some of the important aspects of the mod, because it's going to be really convenient for me, and it's going to allow me to do a lot more with a more hands-off approach. So for example, let's take a look at it. It's called the Improved Garrisons mod. Now, up to this point, we've had to physically be in one of our settlements in order to manage it. Now we don't. We can manage all of our settlements, every single one. From this window, I can start building projects. I can put money into the reserves if I want. And another great thing is I can manage my garrisons in several ways. Not only can I recruit within settlements, so that's taking the burden off of me having to do all the recruiting. I can recruit from this window. I can transfer men from one garrison to another. So I can do things like taking some men out of Hertogeia Castle, and I can shift them over to Ataconia Castle if I want to, which is something I think I'm going to do because Ataconia keeps getting attacked. We've had to defend this castle like 5 times. So let's help it out. It only has 96 defenders, which is pretty pathetic, and it's probably one of the reasons why it gets attacked so much, because there's, like, no men in the garrison. Let's transfer some men from Hertogeia. I'm pretty confident Hertogeia won't get attacked. It's kind of far from the battle line. It's deep in the interior. So I can afford to reduce the size of the garrison of Hertogeia. Let's transfer some men from Hertogeia. Transfer them to Ataconia Castle. I'm not going to send a lot of high-quality troops. I'll just send a bunch of recruits, just low-quality stuff. I'll just send the recruits. It's 50 men. That's a decent size party. Now, let's keep in mind, when I do a transfer, they physically have to travel to their destination. So a party was just created, and this party has to safely make the journey, which I do like. I like that there's some risk to making decisions like this, because it, gives some nuance. It makes me, second guess myself. If they just instantly transferred to their destination, 1, it wouldn't be realistic, and 2, it would be 0 risk. There would be no risk. Like, I would just be able to instantly transfer men across my realm. And I don't like that. That would break my immersion. So I do like that there's some risk to this. So they have to travel from Hertogeia all the way to Ataconia. It's not a really far distance, but I'm noticing that there's an enemy army right here. We might have to take care of that. We'll take care of this army just to make sure they don't bushwhack my party here. So this new mod is really going to come in handy. I'm going to get a lot of use out of this. As time goes by and as we continue our series here, I will be using this a lot, and then hopefully for those who are not familiar with the mod, we'll kind of learn as we go. Like, I don't want to explain everything, so I won't. There is a diplomatic situation that has kind of changed now that we got the new diplomacy mod. Initially, the whole time, I've been planning on leaving the kingdom the old-fashioned way, just separating from the Vlandians and taking all my holdings with me. But I think we have a better option. I did discuss it briefly in another episode, but now that we have factions, I did it last episode, but now that we have factions, my plan is to create a secession faction, try to convince some other clans in the Vlandian faction to join my faction, and then when we decide to create our own kingdom, I'll have some help. It won't just be me separating. I'll have some other clans who can help me fight against the Vlandians. It'll just make the whole process a lot easier. I can do less preparing, because that's what I tend to do when I just leave the kingdom the old-fashioned way. I have to do a lot of preparation because I'm going to have to fight a really big war. So this way, I'll get some help. There are some clans that I already have in mind to try to convince to join my faction, and one of them is this clan right here, the Lord of Charos. His name is Ingolther. At least I think so. Where are you, flower boy? Right here. His opinion is only 4, and I think it'll increase the likelihood of him joining my faction if we get a better relation with him. So one thing I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to send a messenger to him, and we're going to see if he has any quests available for me, because if I can complete a quest or 2 for him, that'll really shoot up his relation, making it more likely, in theory, for him to join the faction. So we're going to send a messenger to him. We'll see if he has any available quests. It won't take long for the messenger to get there, at least hopefully. We are at war with the Sturgians, but I'm thinking about ending this war. I don't want to get any land here. None of the land up here in Sturgia I want personally, and I would really prefer it if the Vlandians don't keep getting bigger. Like, I don't want them to keep getting conquests. It's going to make declaring our independence from them even harder because they're going to be more powerful. So we want to prevent the Vlandians from just taking land for itself. So I think I want to try to end the Sturgian War quickly, and I want to get ourselves pulled into a war with the Northern Empire because there is some land here that I want. I want Riso's castle. I've been eyeing it up. It has level 3 walls, and I think this castle is strategically placed. It's right on the front with Sturgian territory, and it's right on the front with Northern Empire territory. It's close to Diathma as well, so maybe in the future we can take this city. Honestly, the options are many and varied. We have so many things that we can do here, but I think my overall plan is to try to get ourselves involved in a war with the Northern Empire. Let me check how likely it would be. 100%. 100% support for a war with them. That's what I want to see, and they're already fighting the Aserai. So that might be good. Okay. We've got a game plan. I need to stop off at Legetta. Legetta has no food. The food stocks are at 0, and they're just getting worse. So Legetta has some food problems that we need to solve, so I'm going to buy some food in Rote. I'm going to buy as much grain as I can. Whatever they have available. I'll take all that. Let's keep recruiting. I have 179 party size max, and we're not even close to the max yet. So we'll keep recruiting. And let's eliminate this army just to prevent it from ambushing my
Stop that.
My garrison. I'm not going to fight this manually. This is an easy auto resolve.
Enough.
Is that a better horse? No. Okay, not much. I won't go through it all. So that should ensure the safety of this garrison party as they transfer. I'm going to stop off at Hertogeia village. I want to buy some olives because we have an olive press in Legetta that's not producing anything right now, so we need to stock up the warehouse with olives. Our messenger arrived. Let's see if Ingolther has any
What is your name,
How do you not know me? How do these people not know me? I'm the most powerful lord in all of Landia, aside from the king. Like, how do you not know me, dude? And I like how our messenger is a clone of us. Either we sent a clone of ourselves as a messenger, or we're just astral projecting ourselves across long distances. Alright. He has a revenue farming quest, which is pretty easy. It just involves me going to his realm and collecting money for him. Since it's easy, I'll do it. I only have to collect 1,400 gold. Any more gold that I collect, I can keep for myself. But I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this for the relation. I want to improve relations with him. So we'll do that quest. It's pulling us away from the front. Or actually, you know what? I think after we're done with the quest, we'll declare that war with the Northern Empire. And then we'll make our way towards that, and we'll try to capture Riso's castle. Okay, stop off at Hertogeia, pick up some olives. Hideouts are a good opportunity to get skill points for your companions because you can let them get all the kills and they can increase their skills. Okay, so let me get through this really quickly. I'll see you in a second. We'll get to Legetta and we'll sell the food and all that, and then we'll start doing what we need to do. Okay, guys, so we're back. I let most of my companions do all of the work. I think I got like 1 or 2 kills. I made sure to kill the leader myself, but I let my companions do all the work, so we probably have a few perks to allocate from my companions. They leveled up a bunch, I'm sure. I just got a bunch of legionaries. That's good, too. So that takes care of that. More loot to sell. That gets rid of the hideout. That's going to increase the relations with nearby people, so anybody in these villages nearby. Not only the villages, but the city, too. I think they get better relations when you clear these out. So fewer bandit parties wandering around attacking my villagers. Let's get to Legetta. We have to sell the food, all of our loot, our prisoners. We need to get this quest started. And then we need to declare war against the Northern Empire. So we have a lot to do here, and I want to do it as quickly as possible. Let's deposit our olives in the warehouse so we can start producing oil. Sell all of the loot and all the grain. Well, not all of it. $17,000. So three of my companions got perks. Double the amount of renown gain from tournaments? That's, like, useless to him. We'll do this one. Anybody else? Nope, that's it. We'll keep recruiting. Alright, let's get moving now. We'll head down, finish the quest, and then we'll declare that war. So we're just about to arrive at our first village, and I'm realizing Ingolthar is right here. Does he realize that he could just do this himself? Why can't he collect the taxes himself? He's just being lazy. He's making us do it. I feel like I'm taking out his dry cleaning, or I'm picking up his dry cleaning. While we were traveling, Decimus got a perk. He is my quartermaster, so his stewardship perk matters. Minus 25% troop wages in your party while it's part of an army. We are going to be creating an army soon to take that castle, so that'll be nice. Discarded armors are donated to troops for increased experience. Nope. You know what? Let's check the garrison of Ataconia. Where is it? Oh yeah, you want to see something funny? There are some spelling errors in this mod. Apparently, I could check a settlement's loyalty, not its loyalty, its loyalty, because apparently they're different. All right, I was checking the garrison. They made it. They made it here, so they didn't get attacked. So that should protect Ataconia from being sieged a little bit more. 183 defenders. Alright, let's extort these peasants and get it over with. I've got a war to declare. He only wanted 1,400 gold, so anything more than that, we can keep. A headman tells you that most of the villagers can't afford the rest of the tax. They offer crops and other goods as payment in kind. I can get 4 horses for free? You know what? I'll take it. I'm not doing this for the money. This is all about the relation. As your men were collecting the tax, the headman shouted out to you across the fields that there had been an outbreak of the flux in the village. He warns you for your own good to stay away. You don't have to tell me twice. Tell the villagers that in light of their hardship they are forgiven. And Ingolther is right here.
It's been a while.
The lazy bum couldn't do the job himself. It increased by 9 to 13, so we're off to a good start. We are going to create this faction soon. Not right now, but we will create it soon. Let's declare this war against the Northern Empire now. So we are involved in 2 wars, but what's really nice is that the Sturgians and the Northern Empire, they're basically in the same place. It hasn't really extended the front at all. It's all pretty much the same exact front. So it's not like I'm fighting on multiple fronts. Like, if we got pulled into another war with the Aserai, that would be a pain in the butt. Or maybe the Western Empire. But I do want to fight the West. I want to take some stuff from them, too. But we have a target in mind. Let's try to take Rissos Castle. We're going to make our way there. Maybe about halfway along the journey, maybe about right here, I'll decide to make the army. And then that should time things well enough that we have a decent-sized army to start the siege. And then eventually more men will show up. So we should be able to take this castle pretty easily. I don't know how many defenders it has. But we should be just fine. I'm stopping by Legetta just very quickly. I wanted to see the food stocks. The food stocks are getting better. So we've kind of solved the food situation. I don't need to manage. I want to grab some more troops because I need to keep recruiting. We have an 180 party size limit now. And I wanted to see... I said I wanted to try to get a peace treaty with the Sturgians. Let's see how likely it'll be. 0 support. Whatever. I'm still on the way to the target. I haven't assembled the army yet. But Ataconia, as I guessed, is under attack again. We don't know how many people are attacking, but we might have to do a siege defense on our way towards Rissos. Okay, I think it's a good time now to create the army. Now, I have the ability to claim things. If the player takes a settlement, now that we have diplomacy, I can claim the castle without leaving it up to a vote to decide who gets it. I don't think that I'll have to claim it in order to get the castle. I'm pretty sure that if we just take the castle ourselves, if there is a vote, I'm pretty sure we'll get it. Because if I try to claim things, anybody that's in the army when you take the settlement, they don't appreciate that. Like, they don't like that they're being cut out of the ability to get the land, which makes sense, I guess. So we don't want to piss off our army members, and claiming the castle at the end of the battle would do that. So we're going to try to avoid having to use the claim. And plus, I want to bring in Galther into my party, and I don't want to piss him off. We're trying to improve his opinion, so that would be counterproductive. Nadea's not doing anything. We'll bring her along as well. I think that should be a good enough size army. What is that, like 700 men, 800 men? I think that should be fine. Let's go see who's attacking Ataconia. There's a bunch of bandits around here. There's a vote for the new owner of a castle. Uh-oh, they took a castle in Sturgian territory. I'm gonna vote for somebody else. This might not make sense. I just don't want to risk this getting in the way of me being able to get the castle that I want. Because I really don't want to have to claim it. I think I would really prefer to just get it. And this might eliminate me from being able to get it. And plus, voting for somebody improves their opinion. Maybe I can try to improve his relation too. I would have to throw 100 influence behind it to make sure I don't get it. You know what? Screw it. I'll take the castle. It's all the way up in Sturgian territory, and it's probably going to get retaken anyway, and that's fine. I would prefer to take the land than have somebody else get it, honestly. I don't want the Vlandians getting land. Either I get it or nobody gets it. And now the Batanians have declared war on us. Now we're in 3 wars. Which might give me a chance to take these. I might want to take Garantor Castle. It's right here next to Artisia. Wow, this episode really is going to have us bouncing around a lot. I'm going to completely ignore the Sturgian front. I don't care. Let's get Rissos Castle from the north, and then we'll swing down here and maybe try to take these castles. Because I want these. Wow, a lot of conquest potential in this episode. I don't know if we'll be able to get it all in the episode, but I'll try my best to get as much as I can. I guess I could wait for this army to assemble and we can just attack the camp instead of breaking into the castle. I think Heckard's party is coming to meet up with me. You know what? We're going to do that. I'm taking a bit of a gamble because they might be able to start assaulting it before I can get enough men assembled. I think Peric's party is coming as well. So that should be enough men to fight this. We're going to do that. We're not going to break in. I'll wait for Thomund as well. Alright, speed it up, man. Come on, come on. Let's go. Places to go, people to see. Alright, I think this is a good enough number. If I bring somebody else in, I see this guy's coming to my aid too. That's just another person to split all the loot with. I think we have enough men. So we'll do this right now. We'll assault the siege camp. This is going to be a pretty big field battle. Probably one of the biggest field battles we've ever fought. Probably the biggest. And we'll do it manually.
On my orders!
I will keep all the troops in 3 large... actually, I might have to make a 4th one. For horse archers, yeah. So we'll just keep everything consolidated in the minimum amount of formations, just to make it a little bit more manageable. I'll throw the rest of these dudes. You know what? I'll make them captains. They're probably better than my companions. He'll be the infantry captain. He'll be the ranged captain. He'll be the horse archer captain. Or not. Alright, well, fine. He'll be in the cavalry. Now, it's kind of up in the air. I don't know if they're going to engage us. Are they going to come at us? No, they're running away. They're retreating. Okay, let's move up.
Riders,
Cavalry.
attack!
Get rid of these 4 horse archers.
Horsemen! 4 troops! Onwards!
Yep, they're doing what they like to do, just camping in the forest and hiding on a hill.
Hear me! Get move! Soldier, move! Onwards! Mounts! Forward!
This is going to make it a little tricky for my ranged troops, because there's some obstructions in the way. This is going to be a pain in the butt. I hate when the AI does this. I mean, it makes sense. Like, nothing against the tactical choice. It just makes it annoying, that's all. It just drags it out unnecessarily. Just mowing them down. No chance.
Soldiers! Move out! Hear me! Get moved! Soldier forward! Oh, move!
Oh, I haven't moved my horse archers.
Horse bowmen! Onward! Ah!
I'm not used to having them, so... Alright, how far back does this map go? Damn.
Troops! Forward! Warriors! Get moving!
Alright, since you guys are just doing whatever, I'm just gonna ride through them all. And... maybe that wasn't a good idea. Alright, they're putting their archers on the front lines, which is really stupid. We're gonna have our cavalry mow them down. Why am I not getting kills? Come on.
Troops! Move out! Soldiers! Move!
I'm just trying to minimize the amount of losses that we take here because I need this army to siege the castle next. Like, we're going to be doing it right after this, so I don't want to lose a lot of men.
Move out! Onwards! Hear me! Soldiers!
I think I can stretch out my archers a little bit more, get more bows. Because if you have too many archers, if there's too many lines and the formation is too deep, not all of them can shoot their weapons, so... Okay, looks like they're making moves. Let's get our cavalry in a position to hammer an anvil. Get our infantry right behind. I want to delay this engagement. Just keep delaying it. Keep delaying it. Okay, infantry. Charge. Cavalry charge. Sorry, horse. Too many trees. A little bit of stuttering, I apologize. Just a lot of men, probably just a lot of dismemberments all happening at once. It's just a big sea of red and blue, and we want red to win, of course, because blue is the inferior color. Alright, well done, guys.
Hear me!
Okay. They reformed. They sent in some reinforcements.
Warriors! Onwards!
You know what? Let's
Move out!
shift our infantry over here.
Move!
Shift everybody.
Cavalry! Get moving! Arms! Forward! Forward! Onwards! Move out! Arrows! Move! Get moving! Troops! Forward! Horsemen, at them!
I don't know why these half-naked men are attacking on foot my cavalry. What is wrong with you?
Soldier, give 'em hell!
How am I missing? Come on. I'm embarrassing myself. Let's see if I can get ahead. Let's take ahead. Got it. It happens on demand now. And I have a really good sword, too. Alright, well done, boys. Only 34 deaths. You get 32% of the loot. I might have a lot of loot to go through. 1 prisoner,
I give
2
up.
prisoner,
We are at your mercy.
3 prisoner. So nothing for me, unfortunately, but my companions got some stuff. Some shields. Somebody got some better horse armor, so they're doing fine. Just nothing for me. Alright, so that's like the 5th or 6th time we've defended Ataconia. To be fair, it wasn't a siege defense battle. This time it was an open field battle, but we did have to defend it again. I can't believe we're fighting 3 wars right now. I'm gonna lock up the prisoners that I just got. I'm not gonna sell them. I want to end the war with the Sturgians. Because 3 wars is a little too many. 2 wars I'm okay with. But 3 is too much. I'm gonna deposit my, Ooh, I have a bunch of just... Or maybe they all came from this battle. Maybe the... I don't know. So we'll deposit these 2 guys. I won't sell them. How am I doing on my prisoner limit? Am I over? Nope, I can still afford some more. So we're not being slowed down at all. Damn, I like the personal part of this one, minus 40% charge damage taken. I like it more than the couch lance damage, because I don't couch my spears or lances. But the captain part for this one is better, plus 30% damage bonus from speed with polearms to cavalry in your formation. So any cavalry that I'm commanding will basically have plus 30% speed, or plus 30% damage if they're going really fast. And, you know, cavalry tend to do a lot of damage because they're moving. So that'll really help them. I'm gonna try to help my troops instead of myself this time. Alright, now we have a siege assault to fight. How much more likely would it be to get a peace treaty? Still 0 support. They got 365 defenders, but most of them are militia, 263 of them. So that doesn't impress me at all. The militia are pretty much useless. So with the 569 men, as long as I'm running the siege, and as long as the siege is run competently, and we make sure there are no siege weapons on the gates and everything, and on the walls, we should be fine with the numbers that we have. I'm pretty sure I should be expecting more. Yeah, this is Nadea, I think. She's making her way here, so we're going to have just under 700 men. I'm only going to build 2 siege weapons. 1 ram and 1 tower. That should be enough. I'm not going to waste time building another siege tower. It'll be overkill. But I will build the trebuchets. I just really need to hope that I get this castle at the end. I would prefer not to have to claim it. Like, I really just want to get it for free. The castle that I was just recently given, the one in Sturgia, is already being attacked, and like I said, like I predicted, they're probably going to take it back. I'm not concerned. We're getting a lot of men. This is kind of overkill. We have almost 1,000 men now. Now's the time to strike. No siege weapons on the walls, and we have 3 trebuchets. So this is going to be an easy win, guys. Before we start the battle, Nadea just leveled up. And Olikar the Scholar has a new skill. And this is a very timely perk right here. Plus 10% mangonel and trebuchet accuracy during siege bombardment. So we're just about to do this. So it's going to make our trebuchets more accurate. Or I guess siege bombardment is like the first? I don't know. I was thinking maybe the bombardment phase is the part that we just completed. No, but I think it's during the assault phase, I'm pretty sure. We'll do that. I don't care about ballistas. I never build them, so this would go to waste. Nadea, since she's a party leader, we're going to throw this focus point into her leadership skill. The red numbers mean then she can't progress anymore. She's at her max. But once I throw a focus point into this, that'll change. Not by much. She still needs some help with her leadership, but... Okay, let's lead this assault. It's a nice daytime battle. It's not in the middle of the night. So another big battle for us. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to have some fun since we have so many trebuchets. And since we have to wait for the siege weapons to get to the walls anyway... Let's get on the trebuchet and take a few shots. We haven't done that yet. I'll use this one over here. I'm gonna park my horse in this little hut because I don't want him wandering away. Let's take a couple shots with the trebuchet. Miss. Okay, let me show you how a pro does it. Alright, I think my target is going to be for one of those windows above the gates. You can see the little archers in there. That's my target, trying to get a rock right through those openings above the gate. Let's see how we do. that should be good. Alright, I'm trying it. Let's see. Ooh, so close. Just a little bit higher. Nice. What's really great about using siege weapons is that if you get a kill with siege weapons in the middle of a battle, it improves your engineering skill. And we have neglected entirely our engineering skill, so this will be a good chance for us to level that up a bit. Alright, all I had to do was to adjust the height just a bit. Alright. Fire in the hull. Ooh. I just need to shift to the left a little bit. Alright, let's keep this in mind. This is going to be our castle, hopefully, so since we're sieging it, we'll see where everything goes. So the ram has to go up like a windy path. Right, I'm shifting to the left a bit. Ooh, that looks good. That looks good. Got him! Engineering skill is now 16. Alright, so the ram goes up this windy path. A tower goes right there. And then another tower goes right there. If you can see between the trebuchet beams, there's a little opening on the walls. We're going to shoot in the same exact spot. Fire in the hole. Nope. Load me up, sir. Fire in the hole. Nope. I'm gonna take one more shot, and then we'll go into the gatehouse. Okay, fire in the hole. Last shot. Better be a good one. And it was. Engineering's now 18. Did 420 damage. 420. Hell yeah. Okay. Alright. That was fun. We got a couple of kills. And my horse has completely disappeared. Damn it! I gotta walk all the way over there like a bum, like one of the lowly foot troops. I'm not gonna go up the ladders. Screw that. Come on, save some men for me, guys. I want to be able to get a couple kills. I want to take at least one head. Ooh. Man, there's nobody left for me. I hit that guy so hard his shirt changed color. I like the layout of the castle, a proper bailey, a proper subdivision. Even though this gate is open, but if this gate was closed, this would form like a separate bailey. I like the castle. It's got some character to it. Is there a man up here? Is there somebody hiding up here? No? Oh, that's over. We only lost 13 dead. 265. See what I mean, guys? The militia do nothing. They are absolutely useless. Completely useless. Yet again, nothing for me, but my companion's got a couple of new banners. I got a new banner that came in useful. This one. We want to keep this castle intact. It has level 3 walls. We want to keep it intact because I want this. We're going to show mercy. People won't really like it, but screw them. I don't care. As the capturer of Riso's castle, you have the right of first refusal. Would you like to claim this fief? I'm going to gamble here. I'm going to gamble a little bit. I'm going to decline and then hope that we get it in an election. I'm taking a little bit of a risk, but I'm pretty confident I'll get it. I might have to throw some influence behind the election to make sure that I get it, but I'm pretty sure we'll get it. I'm going to keep the army assembled until this vote happens. Somebody leveled up. Oh, I did. I got another perk. Another charm perk. Minus 25% influence cost to initiate kingdom decisions. Minus 30% influence cost when voting for kingdom proposals made by others. Like, I would rather save more when I initiate decisions rather than save influence making decisions that others have proposed, you know? I'm going to do this one. Firebrand. Plus 1 recruitment slot from rural notables, so villages will give more men as well. Okay, let's get this boat done with. Okay, so I was right. I didn't have to claim it. I figured as much. It helps that we were leading the army that took it, so we didn't have to claim it. I'm happy about that. That's good. Alright, so we got a useful castle. I'm considering transferring the garrison from Ataconia. Since these castles are basically right next to each other, we'll shift our front, and we'll shift the garrison over to here. So let's do that. Ataconia to Riso's castle. We'll move the recruits again. I'll throw an archer over there too. Vigla recruits, and we'll throw some infantry men over. So 82 men. Not bad. We didn't check what the garrison is now. It's 226, so plus that 80, that'll make it 300 defenders. It's not bad. It's got level 3 walls, like we saw. And let's manage it since we are here. I'll throw money in. 4 days until the siege workshops are completed. Not only does it have level 3 walls, it has level 3 gardens, level 3 workshops, level 3 militia grounds, level 3 toll collectors. So this is a really valuable castle. I like it already. I like that I don't have to invest a lot of money building stuff. Okay, so well done. We can dismiss this army now. I don't need you. I'm going to do my own thing. Thank you very much. Let's see how likely a peace with Sturgia would be now. Still 0. It seems like the Vlandians are just completely comfortable, totally comfortable, fighting a war on 3 fronts. Apparently, they're just fine with that. So now that we've reinforced this a little bit, you know what? I'll throw some of my own party into the garrison too, because I'm going to be stepping away. I have some fights to do against the Batanians. You have some more castles to take. I'll throw all my legionaries into here, and all my Palatine Guard. Hopefully I don't have to come back up here to defend this. So the Batanians haven't shown their ugly faces yet. They haven't threatened anything. None of my villages have been attacked. I'm noticing that my faction is taking Thractore Castle. Or at least somebody is. Are the Batanians fighting anybody else? No, they're just fighting us. So we're taking Thractore. I guess we can try to take Garantor Castle. I'm stopping off at Legetta again. I bought a bunch of food at Rote, and I'm going to do the same thing. I bought some olives, too, because I want to keep feeding my olive press. Is our olive press starting to make money? No, there's still zero production. No production. This workshop has not been running for one day because the production has not been profitable. So, it seems that this olive press... I mean, we'll keep our eye on it, but it doesn't seem to really be making us money, and neither is this silversmith. If it's totally up to me to supply these places with resources, I made sure to check these. If there are no raw materials in the warehouse, the workshop will buy raw materials from the market. So I guess there's no silver in the market. So my two workshops are not really profitable right now, which is a little unfortunate. It's just another one of those reasons why I'm not a super big fan of them. Alright, so we're going to assemble another army. While my faction takes Thractore Castle, we're going to take Garantor Castle. I'll assemble the army right now, actually. I probably could have held on to the army that I had when I took Rissos Castle, but keep in mind, we had cohesion to deal with, and it probably would be really low by now, so I think the better plan is to just do this again. We'll create another army. Let's sort by distance. I think that should be enough. I won't go overboard this time. It's the Batanians, after all, and the Batanians are... I won't say anything. I don't want to insult any Batanian fans. I'm just super biased. I'm biased. I like the Empire and the Valandians. They're my two favorite cultures. Rissos Castle's under attack. Oh, no, the village is under attack, not the castle. And there's an army around here protecting Rissos. I'm gonna wait for somebody to show up. Let's see how many defenders are in the castle. 300. And most of them, again, are militia. Now Ataconia Castle's being sieged. Whatever. I'm just hoping somebody defends it, because I'm not in a place to do it right now. I'm in the middle of a peace. I'm in the middle of the siege, and the Sturgians and the Valandians have made peace, so we're not fighting the Sturgians anymore. Unfortunately, it's not the Sturgians who are attacking my new castle. It's the Northern Empire. We took the castle back again. So we took the castle, lost it, and now we just took it back again. Okay, here we go again. We're ready to siege this castle. No siege weapons, and pretty much the same scenario as last time. 1 tower, 1 ram, and 2 trebuchets. We'll try our luck with the trebuchets again. That was so much fun. And I think after this battle, we're going to wrap it up. I know we're going to leave Rissos up in the air. It's being sieged. But I think maybe in the beginning of the next episode, we'll rush over there and see if we can get there in time to protect the castle. I don't know. If we have to take it back again, we will do it. I kind of want to wedge my horse into a place where he won't run away. I don't like that they wander around when you're not riding them. Alright, move aside, boys. Let a professional take over. Let's aim for those ramparts. We'll aim for the crenelles right there, where those archers are. Too much oomph. The walls are shorter. Like the last siege we had, they were level 3 walls, so they were really tall walls. So I'm kind of overestimating. Fire in the hole. Now a little too low. Alright, we've calibrated it. Next shot is a guaranteed kill. I promise. That should be enough. Fire in the hole. Oh, we got a crenelle, but we didn't kill anybody. Damn it. My horse is gone. Oh, no, there he goes. I see him wandering away. Let's take one more shot. I don't want my horse wandering off. I hate that they do that. Alright, please give me a kill, please. Oh, wow, we hit that guy directly. Okay, I'm satisfied. Let's go chase down our horse. Come here, dummy. Stop! He's not the brightest horse. Guys, don't get bottled up. Just push. Get hit by rocks. If I get hit by a rock, I will be so pissed. Hey, those rock droppers are getting friendly fire. They're hitting their own men. Alright, push, 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 move, 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 move. Hey, that's Quintus the Surgeon. He's right here. Oh, no, that's Aldrich. Alright, it's over. We're just overwhelming them now. Another castle with an interesting kind of layout. Actually, it's pretty much the exact same as the other castle was. I think it is the same layout as the other castle. Just the level 1 version of the walls. And I like how I have this javelin sticking out of my back. They retreated to the keep, so we have to do a keep battle. Okay, this is how we'll end it, guys, because we're going to wrap it up after this. Let's attack the keep.
Die, you bastards!
Headless. This is my castle now, boys. Just give it up. This castle's under new ownership.
For glory!
I'm just a head-taking machine.
I'll cut you down!
See the last one? Yep, that's it. A bunch of men leveled up. Damn. Some loot to go through. But I can take care of all of that. I'm gonna head back to Artisia. It's right next door. And I do want to see who gets the castle. You know what? This time, since the walls are level 1, honestly, they're level 1, and I don't mind. We've shown mercy every single time. Let's pillage this time. I'm not going to claim it. Combat movement speed. Movement speed for infantry in your formation. Less damage to your shields, and the same so for infantry. I'll do this one. This is Quintus the Surgeon. His medicine is already at full focus, so we don't have to do that. His combat skills, I feel like, are going so slow. He's not much of a combatant. He's been with us for a while, and it's taken a while for his stuff to go up, but slowly but steadily, he's getting better. Okay, we're gonna wait. I do want to wrap this up, but we're gonna wait until the vote happens. And it's mine. Alright, that's great. Excellent. We're still... Oh, no, we failed in our siege to take Thractore. So that's open to us. And it looks like the siege of Rissos Castle was actually broken, so we don't have to defend that. That's good. Alright, that's actually really good. I would really prefer not to have to rush all the way over here to its defense, but we did lose Atticonia. Whatever. Whatever. I don't care. We got 2 more castles, we got Guarantor, and this one's actually practical because it's right next to Artisia. So this is a nice another castle to get. And Rissos is good. It kind of sucks that we lost Atticonia, but whatever. We'll see what we can do about it in the next one, guys. That's gonna do it for this one. Let's disband our army. We'll head back home. I'll probably do that between the episodes, and I'll manage all my loot and stuff. But anyway, thank you so much for being here, guys. Really hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you guys enjoyed my trebuchet skills. We got a couple of kills there. That was really fun. Got some conquests. We're still making money. Wars are just all over the place. I have no control over all these wars. They're just kind of happening to us. So we're managing as best we can. I'm going to get as much use as I can out of this this new mod. We might create our faction soon, but that is all for future episodes, guys. If you enjoyed this one, hit that thumbs up button down at the bottom. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are not yet subscribed. Become an awesome lord or lady. Join me for more content, more episodes of my Bannerlord series, all that good stuff. I will see you guys in the next one. Next episode is episode 17. I will see you there, but until then, have a good one, guys.